Did you know that many essential regulatory affairs jobs in the pharmaceutical industry can now be performed entirely from home, completely skipping the lab work and night shifts? These remote roles primarily focus on crucial documentation, meticulous compliance, and effective communication across global teams. If you have recently completed an MSc in life sciences, biotechnology, pharmacy, or chemistry and are dreaming of a flexible pharma career, then this guide is specifically created for you. Today, I will clearly explain what regulatory affairs truly involves detail, which array roles are remote friendly, review Indian salary expectations, and provide a step-by-step plan to land your first work from home job. Regulatory affairs, or RRA, is the critical function that ensures all medicines, vaccines, and medical devices strictly follow government rules before and after they reach the market. RA professionals spend their time expertly managing drug approval processes, compiling complex regulatory documents, and preparing mandatory health authority submissions. Essentially, your core responsibility is acting as the trusted gatekeeper to make absolutely certain that nothing illegal, unsafe, or non-compliant ever gets delivered to the end patient. It's important to understand that while not every single RA position allows remote work, a significant portion of documentation-based roles are perfectly suited for a modern home office setup. One highly sought-after remote-friendly position is the Regulatory Documentation Associate, responsible for preparing comprehensive CTD modules and various submission documents. Another excellent option is the Regulatory Operations Executive, who manages the vital task of electronically uploading, tracking, and monitoring all official eCTD submissions. The Regulatory Publishing Specialist focuses on the technical side, handling file conversions, strictly managing submission timelines, and digitally submitting complex dossiers. Furthermore, the Labeling and Artwork Reviewer plays a key role by meticulously checking product labels, packaging, and patient leaflets against all current compliance standards. Finally, the Regulatory Intelligence Analyst stays ahead of the curve by constantly tracking and analyzing new guideline updates issued by global bodies like the FDA, EMA, and CDSCO. These sought-after roles rely heavily on your laptop, standard operating procedures, and clear communication, entirely bypassing the need for a physical laboratory environment. To secure these remote roles, you fortunately do not need coding or bench research experience, but deep regulatory knowledge is absolutely mandatory. Your foundational core skills must include a firm understanding of the globally harmonized EIH guidelines and the required structure of the CTD and eCTD formats. You also need working knowledge of major regulatory bodies like the FDA, EMA, and CDSCO, alongside solid documentation and precise version control capabilities. Exceptional, clear English writing skills are paramount because the quality of your written work directly supports official health authority communications. To significantly boost your hiring chances, consider gaining bonus proficiency in specialized eCTD publishing tools or in regulatory intelligence software platforms. Yes, absolutely. Students who have recently completed an MSc are highly eligible and actively recruited for these junior regulatory affairs positions right out of school. Eligible degrees include MSc in life sciences, biotechnology, microbiology chemistry, as well as M.Pharm or B.Pharm qualifications from your university. You definitely do not require a medical degree like an MBBEs to build a highly successful and stable career in this specific documentation-focused pharma sector. Focusing on the Indian market, a fresher RA executive can typically expect a competitive starting monthly salary between 25,000 to 40,000 rupees. As you gain experience, regulatory operations or publishing roles often command a higher monthly bracket, ranging from 30,000 up to 65,000 rupees. Senior remote professionals in India with solid experience can command monthly salaries starting at 60,000 and potentially reaching 1,20,000 rupees. For those successfully targeting global remote roles, the annual compensation structure is significantly higher, often landing between 60,000 and 120,000 US dollars per year. Many top-tier pharmaceutical and biotech companies actively hire for remote RA roles, including major names like Pfizer, Roche, Sanofi, Cipla, and Dr. Reddy's. Contract research organizations, or CROs, such as IQD, VIA, ICON, and Parexel, are also massive recruiters of entry-level RA talent looking for flexible work arrangements. When starting your online search, utilize specific keywords like regulatory affairs remote or RA operations, work from home, to filter for the best opportunities. Your roadmap begins with Step 1. Dedicate 2 to 4 weeks to mastering the regulatory basics, focusing intently on EH guidelines and CTD structures. For Step 2, strongly consider completing a short certification that specifically concentrates on regulatory documentation and ECTD submission processes to look more prepared. Step 3 involves actively building a professional portfolio by creating tangible samples, such as a mock CTD module, one overview, or a specimen drug label. Moving to Step 4, create a highly targeted resume that strategically uses industry phrases like prepared regulatory documents following EH guidelines to pass initial screening software. Finally, for Step 5, apply smartly by prioritizing large CRAs first, as they often hire motivated freshers into their growing remote teams much faster than manufacturers. The regulatory affairs field promises very strong, long-term career growth, with clear pathways leading from RA executive to manager and eventually to a global regulatory lead. With around 8 to 10 years of dedicated experience, senior professionals in India commonly earn impressive salaries between 15 and 30 lakhs per annum, with remote options increasing. In summary, regulatory affairs is one of the best work from home careers in pharma for an MSc graduate who enjoys documentation and stable growth. So like, share, and subscribe for more crucial career guidance.